Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I have a great show for you. I have Design Dilemma, of course, because you keep writing in with these great issues you're having. I love your issues. Has anyone ever told you that? I like them. I hope I give you some great answers. I have Brandera Family Farm. They do microgreens, and I cannot wait to share that with you. But first, it was 35 years ago, June of '91, that the Lucy Craft Laney Museum opened its doors to the Augusta community as the first and only Black History Museum in the CSRA. And today I have Corey Rogers and Tori Dean of the Lucy Craft Laney Museum with me. Thanks for being here.
Mike, thanks for having us back.
Corey, you're always a pleasure.
I'm becoming a permanent fixture.
I like it. We should call it the Mike and Corey Show.
I love it.
Or we'll do alphabet. We'll do alphabet. We can call it the Corey and Mike Show.
You started it, so I'm going to give you the first dibs.
Okay, I'll take it. Tony, it was nice to meet you today.
Nice meeting you.
Yes. You have programs coming up. You have things going on. Tell us what's going on.
So, we're here today, Mike, to talk about something very, very exciting. Some things come and go, but the Laney Museum has endured for 35 years. And so in June of 1991, we opened to the public. And so this year, we have a series of activities and events celebrating the 35th anniversary, culminating with the Black Tie Affair on October the 24th at the River Room at St. Paul's. So we're really excited about that. But before we get to that point, we have some other activities starting in June.
What you got going on?
We have a lot of things going on. We are doing 2 days of history, culture, and fun. That's June 5th and 6th, the Friday and the Saturday. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a panel discussion so folks can learn about how this museum got started, because it's a very interesting story. And we hope that it will inspire other people in other areas, just to whatever kind of way it will. And then also we are going to have an exhibit, 35 objects, 35 years. So we're bringing out all these interesting little notes and pictures and everything that shows our history visually. So that's going to be exciting. And then another thing we're doing, we're so excited about this, we are going to unveil a 35th anniversary logo. We've already unveiled part of the logo.
Okay.
This new logo includes a new look for Miss Laney. Currently, we use the senior Miss Laney, the warm and grandmotherly figure, which has been wonderful for 35 years.
Right.
But we sat around, we talked, and we felt that we needed to reach out to younger people by giving a more youthful appearance of Miss Laney. And so we're going to be unveiling that look. It's a big deal. We've been working with Adina Berry, a local artist. We sat down and we've gone through different renditions, and this one we think is it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Well, they've done that with Colonel Sanders these days. I'm from Kentucky, and I see this young Colonel. I'm like, I knew that old man. But anyway, we have a great image showing an older image of Lucy with President Carter there. Where was this taken?
So this was taken or unveiled rather in August of 1974. And the artist George Mandis was tasked with capturing the essence of Lucy Laney, and I think he did a great job. When you see this image, if you knew nothing about her, you see a book and you see children.
Yes.
And that captures the spirit of what she was all about. Her entire adult professional life was dedicated to young people and to education. And so it really heartened us. We were all excited that we saw this image on TV. It was unfortunate that it was during the passing of President Carter, but show that image as a connection to a former president, to Miss Laney, just spoke volumes of her legacy and his legacy.
Yes, well, it was very relevant. There's a picture of the house right there.
Yes.
Very fantastic. What do you think she would think today of all of this great work that y'all are doing?
Well, I think that because she was a tireless worker, she would probably say, now that this is finished, let's move on to the next thing.
Yes.
And so she was always in perpetual motion, always working on the next thing, and she was a very selfless individual, always wanting to give back to others.
I don't know if I've ever known someone so selfless. Just amazing. Because you tell me she did reinvent herself all of the time. I guess she felt she conquered this and had this going, so she found something else she could do for someone. Well,
I think the great thing about Miss Laney was that she didn't keep all of this knowledge and all this energy to herself. She imparted it to a younger generation. And so I often talk about the fact that it was Miss Laney that helped mentor Mary McLeod Bethune. So So when we think of one of the great educators of the 20th century, much of her foundation came through Lucy Laney. So what a great person that we have to celebrate for our 35th.
That is amazing. Corey, how long have you been involved with the museum?
So I've been at the museum for 22 years.
Wow, but you're only 32. I didn't know you could start at 10 years old.
So I've been at the museum for 22 years now, and it's just, I've seen it grow. Under the leadership of first Theresa White, who preceded me, who's the first president and director of the museum, and then Christine Miller Betts, who served the longest tenure, and then Linda Johnson, and now myself. So we're just excited to see what the next 35 years is going to.
Absolutely. Yes. Tony, what about you? How long have you been involved?
I've been there about 3 years now, and it's been an exciting experience for me. I come from the TV world, and so I had a little bit of history back in the day, so to come to the museum and to incorporate all of my experience, it's been wonderful.
Well, I can tell you have a passion for it. Yeah. I can read your energy. That's great. How can people get involved and stay on top of everything that you do, because you have so many events and things going on through the year?
So we have various ways that people can connect with the museum. We have our various social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, but also our website, LucyCraftLaneyMuseum.com. If you'd like to talk with us directly, you can call us at the Lucy Laney Museum of Black History. So all of those outlets will afford you an opportunity to talk with us.
Okay, great. And again, June 5th and 6th is your anniversary weekend. You're taking donations, but is it a free event?
It's a free event. Both days are free. And one thing I do want to point out about the 6th is that's like a festival. So we're going to have food trucks, we're going to have vendors, we're going to have authors, we're going to do old-fashioned games, we're going to have a musical chairs contest between old and young.
How fun.
And then one of the big things is we're inviting 135 people to join us on Phillips Street to sing Stevie Wonder's version of Happy Birthday.
Oh, fantastic. That is so great. Well, I love it's a family-friendly event for everybody, and kids love history. You know, once they get in, it looks like you're making it fun for everyone. And you had me at food truck, so I love it. Thank you always for being here with this great information.
Mike, thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely. Stay tuned. I have a microgreenery farm coming up next.
People from all over the Augusta area trust Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery. Led by Dr. Troy Austin, the team is committed to delivering expert care and beautiful, natural-looking results. Whether you're exploring surgical procedures or non-surgical treatments, every patient receives personalized attention in a comfortable, modern setting. Discover why patients across the CSRA trust Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery. Schedule a consultation today.
For decades, families and businesses have trusted F&M Bank to walk beside them. We know banking isn't just business, it's personal. That's why we've never aimed to be the biggest, just the most trusted. We're not loud or flashy, just a breath of fresh air in a noisy world. From Washington to Augusta, we're growing the right way by treating people right. F&M Bank, tradition you can trust, and peace of mind you can feel.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion. It's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
Welcome to Dink Pickleball on Fears Ferry Road. Stop by our pro shop for exclusive paddles, gear, and apparel that keeps you looking sharp. With 9 state-of-the-art courts, there's always room for your next rally. Our private event space makes every celebration unforgettable. Refuel with chef-curated food, cool off with ice-cold drinks, and catch the action from our loft's perfect view. New to pickleball? Learn from the best with classes taught by our pickleball pros. No membership required.
I was at the market in Evans a few weeks ago, and I ran into Brandon and Sarah, and they had these microgreens, and we bought some, of course, and I said, okay, you need to be on the show, because this is so fascinating to me. Brandera Farms, Brandon and Sarah, Brandera. I like it, I like it. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, I love it. I mean, the smell of all of this is so good, it's so pretty, it's all fresh and all of that. Tell us about microgreens.
So microgreens are basically baby versions of plants. The sprouts are kind of like the first couple days, but then microgreens are actually, instead of being done in a jar like sprouts, these are grown in a soil or another growing medium until these baby leaves develop, and then the first set of true leaves is starting to appear. So you'll see those true leaves coming in right in between the baby leaves. At that stage, they've basically had a chance to build up all the vitamins and nutrients that they need to make the transition to the next stage of their plant life. So they're, at this point, they're 20 to 40 times more nutritious than the adult version.
Okay.
So we harvest them here at this stage, where they are nutritious and delicious.
But nutritious and delicious, I love it. We bought some. I think we got the broccoli and the radish. So yummy. We put them in wraps, but there's so many different things you can do with them.
Oh, yeah. So like what I'll do with the sunflower is instead of using basil, I'll make a pesto out of it.
Oh.
Really great on grilled chicken. I do the same thing with wasabi, so that's my mustard replacement on my burgers.
Oh, wow,
It's
wow.
Really, your imagination is just...
That is amazing. You run this farm out of your home. You have space there at your home. You are at different markets. So tell us where people can find you at some of these markets.
So we're at the Augusta Market, the Evans Market. You can even buy from us online through Augusta Locally Grown. They do an online farmers market over the weekends, and they also have the Veggie Park Market on Thursdays at the Hub.
At the Hub. Okay, so you're involved with the Hub, how they do all of that. That is fantastic. Why microgreens?
So microgreens, their health value, you don't have to wait as long for them to grow. They are all at this stage considered prebiotic.
Okay.
So their flavor profiles are very unique. They're going to pair with different individual dishes, and it's an easy way to incorporate them in your meals. But the best part is that their nutritional values and then their different health benefits. For example, the sunflower is high in iron and vitamin K, so it's great for anemia. It's also the only variety with vitamin D in it. The cantaloupes are high in potassium and carotenoids. The radishes are great for inflammation. The wasabi is great for your digestive health.
I need one of everything. So, and you also serve some restaurants.
Yes, we had the pleasure of dropping off today and seeing Chef Mike at Cork and Flame.
That's one of my favorite restaurants, so I have eaten your product there as well. I love it. That is so great. Why did you guys choose to do microgreens? How did this start?
I got mad at lettuce.
I read that. You had some issues with lettuce. Yes.
She runs the urban farm down at the Golden Harvest Food Bank.
Oh, okay.
So we used that inspiration and started a garden outside in our yard, and we did all of our plants indoors under lights to get them started in February. By the time we were done with the outside, you transplant them outside, the lettuce was terrible. It was bitter, it was bug-ridden, too much sun, not enough sun, too much water, not enough water. I saw the video, did a tray, had the lights, had a pound of delicious sunflower a week later, and we haven't looked back.
I love it. Well, you're very popular. You were recently in the Columbia County Magazine. You were featured there. Again, I ran into you, and just meeting you and seeing your product, I'm like, everybody needs to know about this. Just really, really great. So many great benefits from the microgreens, which is great. Some of the flavors, some of the types you have: arugula, broccoli, cantaloupe, clover, green pea, kale, radish, sunflower, and wasabi. Yeah, just to name a few.
Just to name a few, absolutely.
Are you ever coming across some new ones?
Yes, we just started doing basil, leeks, nasturtium. We actually have done red garnet amaranth, purple kohlrabi. There's even a new one that came out called moonshine lupine.
Okay.
Which is
has the umami flavor.
It's got the umami flavor.
Oh, sounds great. We have a few images I want to share with you as well. That you have. There's your family.
Yes.
Aww.
Yes. Tell us who we're looking at there.
So that is our children, Gwenella and Nicholas.
Very cute. Are they involved in some of this as well?
Yes, sometimes by choice, sometimes not so much by choice.
I can imagine. That's so fun. Yes, and I guess you were growing something there. Or where is this? It's just a picture of somebody growing some microgreens.
Yes.
I pulled it off of your website, but I don't know where that is. But you grow with them a little differently. Here you are at a market.
That is our market table.
Look at all of the different flavors that you have.
Yes. And that's part of our goal at the markets, is that what we do is we have all the different flavors. We bring the farm to the table so that you can taste the individual varieties, learn about them, but we also try to describe the nutritional value and the different health benefits. There's a lot of different things, even like specifically a chemical called sulforaphane that you find in the broccoli, the brassicas, basically the kale, the cabbage. Sulforaphane is a awesome phytochemical that is an antioxidant, antibacterial, it's an anti-inflammatory, it's a detox, it fights carcinogens in your body, it works with your liver and your mitochondria.
We need all of that in our lives.
Yes.
May I taste the wasabi? Is that an option?
Absolutely.
I would love it. Now, is it very spicy?
This is not very spicy.
Okay.
This is not the traditional Japanese wasabi root. It's a spicy Oriental wasabi mustard they use when they make the paste.
Okay.
So it's going to start off sweet like it's your friend.
Uh-oh.
And then you can count down 3, 2, 1.
Okay, if I start choking, y'all take over and start talking, okay?
And the flavor is going to come through. It'll be a low heat, but then a very bold mustard flavor.
Mustard. So I love the microgreens because they're crunchy. It's hitting the back of my tongue.
There you go.
I feel it. I love it. All the microgreens that I have, they're crunchy, and I like a crunch. They're really great. And again, I love them in a roll-up with a little lunch meat. And well, with mayonnaise, you don't need mayonnaise with something like this.
No.
We do a lot of tacos, so the sunflower is what we use instead of shredded lettuce.
That is so much better. Yeah, because it's smaller and it doesn't fall apart so much like that. Plus, it's so pretty. I mean, it's pretty as a garnish, but it's a garnish you can eat as well.
Yes.
Exactly.
And instead of iceberg lettuce that really has no nutritional value, the sunflower is.
Yeah, that's all water. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's great. Thank you for all of the insight on your product. This is great. Thanks for being here today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely check them out at the markets and check them out online as well. We'll be right back with Design Dilemmas.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Henny Michael here with Hardwood Floors and More. For years we've been talking about our flooring and lighting gallery, but did you know we are also your one-stop shop for wallpaper? Today more than ever, wallpaper is the most popular home design element by combining both color and texture. So Hardwood Floors and More has you covered from floor to ceiling. And don't forget, we offer interest-free financing throughout our showroom and a military discount. Discover for yourself why Hardwood Floors and More has so much more in store for you.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so wonderful to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experience delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
Design Dilemma brought to you by DNS Painting. I feel like I have a little lettuce in my tooth or something, so if it looks flacked out, that's what it is. That was so yummy. Thanks for being in there with us today. Thank you for writing in to Mike@signaturemike.com with your design dilemmas. I appreciate it. Yes, again, I love your issues. I bring your issues, throw them in my lap. Diana in Grovetown, something seems off with this wall in my living room. I need some advice, please. There's no help with exclamation points. Normally there are, but let's see what we've got here. Well, it looks nice. You've spread some things out. You've layered some things here. But I guess what you've done, you've tried to fill the space. You've tried to fill a wall with just stuff here, here, here. So what I think I would do, I like that you have something round up here. I love something round here. I feel like we need to ground this more with this. I feel like we need to bring all of this together. And then with that said, you know, something green in a room always works well. And these trees these days, these fake trees, if you don't have a green thumb and you don't want, you know, to do a fiddle leaf fig or something that is very easy to keep, you could do something, because you do need some height here. I see what you're trying to do with the eye. But if you put a tree maybe behind the chair, pull this out a little bit. But I think I would group this guy here over here somehow, so you can create more of a statement here, and then you're going to soften and get some height over here with the tree. That's what I would do. You have some lovely pieces. Looks really, really great. I love it. Megan in Lincolnton, this is the view from my bed in our main bedroom. What would you do with this space to elevate it? I'd like to have a sitting area, and I want to keep the TV, but all the furniture can go. The gliding chair is broken and no longer needed. I would like a place for my jewelry, but I don't want to see it if possible. Yes, I can see, as we get older, we like a little more sophisticated look. I mean, when people are younger and they have kids that are running in and out, that chair was probably, while you had an infant with you or something, but now you said it's broken. It needs to go. And it looks a little messy over here at your jewelry station. So if we don't need that, I'm assuming you have placed the dresser center on the wall across from your bed, and then you have the TV. So I would recommend maybe some kind of lounge seating, something where you can read a book. If you and your husband like to sit together and talk about your day, or maybe start your day with a cup of coffee, maybe a couple of small swivel chairs over here, maybe by the window with a little table in between, something like that. The dresser doesn't have to be centered on the wall. I know visually sometimes we feel like we need symmetry and all of that, but just like the last picture we talked about with the tree, you could certainly create some height and fill a little space with the tree over here, because sometimes people feel like they need furniture to fill all the spaces. Sometimes a nice big tree gives us nice height. It adds freshness in a room, and it helps take up some space, and it looks really, really great. But yeah, I would just clean things up a little bit. Oh, you talked about the jewelry. There are some great cabinets. They're actually very thin cabinets. It's a big mirror that you put on the wall, but it's actually has some depth to it, and the mirror is a door that you open up, and it has just a shallow space there where you could hang your jewelry and all of that. So you could have a long mirror, and then you could group that tree in front of it, and you open the door, your jewelry is all out of the way, but it's still there organized for you. So I think that would work really well. Carol in Columbia County. My mother passed and I am moving into her home. This is what is left after I remove the furniture. Where do I begin with this living room, and what else do I get rid of? I would like a more formal look, and I do not want a TV in this room. I would like for it to feel more like a lounge like you see in a boutique hotel. I totally get that. I love that. A little lounge area where you can have friends come over. Very transitional space. You could play cards. You could work a puzzle. If you have kids, they could do some homework, but a very transitional space. So if you're thinking of lounge, I think of club chairs. Again, swivel. I love a swivel chair. I think it works really, really well. Your focal wall, of course, is the fireplace. I would probably paint the fireplace wall above the stone there, probably a nice deep rich color so your eye goes there. I love that you've added something round, or your mom had something round there, but maybe a big mirror there just to give you some more depth. You might get rid of the iron pieces. I used to do that a long time ago. It's kind of a little dated look. Maybe some drapery and come from the ceiling. I know sometimes I don't like to go, you have all this space here, I don't like to go all the way up, but I think that would look kind of cool in this space. Again, I give ideas, and I don't ever want to call them rules because we break rules, but I would do some drapery panel here, one in the center here, and then one over on this side here. I would, because this angle is so cool, I would group maybe 4 of those swivel chairs around a circular coffee table here. That would give you a lounge look. Some really cool piece of art here if you're not going to keep the TV, maybe with a console over it to hold some games if you want to play games there or something, but I think that would give you a great lounge look. Betty and Evans, this is a rendering my contractor made for me to update my kitchen. My breakfast table will sit in the window and the refrigerator is to the left of the sink. Something seems off. Can you help me? Yes, I love kitchen design, and right off the bat, the thing that's wrong with this elevation is that this range and hood needs to be centered on this wall. There's too much weight over here and it's just kind of floating there. I would keep this symmetrical and put the same cabinets on the left as I do the right. Put this in the center, and that will fix your problem. There you go. I love kitchen design. It's really great. I love when you have a nice long wall and you center that cooking area. That tends to be the focal point because you've got a nice cabinet above the range hood and all of that, so it's more impactful. So anyway, I hope that helps solve your problems today. Thank you for your issues. I love it. Email me at mike@signaturemike.com. I always love hearing from you. We'll be right back with my guests for the day, and we're going to taste some more microgreens.
Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
If you're considering any type of plastic surgery, there's no reason to travel outside of Augusta, Georgia. We brought in the most advanced techniques, and I believe we have the most experienced and caring staff in the region.
We've really created a family environment here, and we love to build relationships with all of our patients.
Here at Southeastern Aesthetic Surgery, we specialize in creating a personalized experience and customized experience for every patient.
People definitely ask where I get my work done, where I've been, what I've been doing, and definitely my number one answer is Dr. Austin.
I'm Mark Herbert with Herbert Homes. Today we're in beautiful Thompson, Georgia, in a neighborhood called Bordeaux. Most of the homes in this neighborhood here are well below $200,000. If you're thinking about getting a new home, if you're downsizing, or if you're just starting off in life and want something nice, we're one of the original 210 warranty builders in the Augusta area. We're VA, FHA, USDA certified also. So please come on out to Bordeaux. I'll see you out here in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm going to try cantaloupe. Is that what you said it was? Explain what I'm eating. I'm going to enjoy it.
Your cantaloupe is going to be your cucumber in the stem and melon in the leaf. High in potassium and carotene.
Amazing. Oh my
Nice and
gosh.
fresh and springy.
That's so great. Tell us what you said about these. You said...
So there are two different types of radish. This
Uh-huh.
is the Rambo radish that punches you in the face right away with the radish flavor. And then the China rose radish kind of takes you on a journey.
Takes you on a journey. I love your words. But it's true. I mean, just amazing and packed full of nutrients, and the flavors are so intense. Really, really amazing. Yes, I can't wait to see. I'm probably going to buy out every little bit of everything because it's fun. It's a great snack.
It is a good snack.
Yeah, really great snack. Because again, a lot of these have a good crunch to them.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you both for being here today.
Mike, thanks again.
Appreciate it. We love the Lucy Craft Laney Museum. So, and again, the dates are
June 5th and 6th.
yes. So, and it's a free event, family friendly. Take your kids. It's really going to be super, super fun.
Right.
Check us out on our YouTube channel, Signature Mike. And again, email me at mike@signaturemike.com. I always love hearing from you. Have some wow in your day, and we will see you next time on the Signature Mike Show. Bye-bye.
All right.